Hello, Scorpio. This is your astrological forecast for the month of October 2016. And this also applies if you have a Scorpio ascendant, also known as the Scorpio rising. And, you really should be checking out your rising sign horoscopes. They do kind of give a nice foreground, background kind of energy. I always get asked, like, every month and every week about what should I watch? What should I see? I did put a video up addressing that question. It's called, Why Does My Rising Sign Horoscope Matter? You can check that out if you want. But honestly, the best thing that you can, the best way to put it is it's not a better or worse. It's a foreground, background. It's a more complete situation to look at there. And of course, if you'd like something much more specific to you, you can always get a session with me. Go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, for more details there. And don't forget to check out your bi-weekly horoscopes. They're a new kind of horoscope that I'm doing, again, on a bi-weekly basis, where I do incorporate astrology. And basically what they do is the first half of the video is astrology for 2 weeks, and then the second half is tarot for 2 weeks. So if you resonate with both, excellent. If you prefer one over the other, doesn't matter. It's all there for you, compartmentalized and easy to look at. So what's going on with October? Now, October is a much easier month than, say, August. And also a much easier month than the first half of September. Because the latter half of September kind of goes into a nice blissful calm. I'm going to say that. It's after about the 16th, 17th of September, everything's really chill. And we've got a lot of that chill energy going into October. And I think a lot of people are going to be feeling a lot more relaxed for this season. We've got some nice energies left over from September that are still present this month. We've got Venus in your sign, offering you a lot of wild card blessings of the planet of love and luck. And with Venus in your sign, you can kind of notice that this month you're going to be a very much strong financial magnet and love magnet at the same time. So whatever kind of attention you're looking for is definitely going to have, kind of a bigger splash. You may be noticing more popularity. You may be noticing your business is starting to generate more interest. People are a lot more interactive. People are definitely helping spread the word for you. And also, if you're looking to put yourself out there to see what gravitates towards you in love, that lure is actually going to draw a lot of fish. We also have Mars in your third house of communications this month. And this can be kind of a double-edged sword. Sometimes Mars can do that. So I always urge people, don't split it. Don't pretend it's 100% bad or 100% good. It's a mixed bag, and the best thing we can do is deal with it like a mixed bag that it is. So on the good side of it, with Mars in the third house, you've definitely got power and authority this month. Whatever you say goes. You could command a lot into being, and people are definitely going to be sort of stepping aside out of your way rather than competing with you. But be careful with this Mars energy that we don't turn into sort of an artificially empowered tyrant. Because sometimes, especially with that Pluto there, Mars has a tendency to make us kind of go too far. Hit something with an 8 when it really called for a 6 or a 3. So be careful about overstepping your bounds or overstepping the way your energy or how you apply your power this month, but also realize it is there for you to wield. If you do need to close arguments for good, if you need to redraw boundaries in friendships and business alliances, if you need to set parameters that people will respect, this is the energy you use. But be careful about using this energy too much, because again, a light touch with Mars in the third house is much more effective than something heavy and drastic. On the 7th of the month, we've got Mercury moving into your 12th house, your hidden zone, Libra, where it will stay from the 7th all the way up until the 24th of the month. And with Mercury in the 12th house, we tend to get a little bit more private and a little bit more personal in our social interactions. This is also a time where you're noticing people being, confiding more secrets in you. So you may be getting more personal and private information from others in an effort for them to show vulnerability and open up to you. But this is also a time for you to pay attention. We just got done with having a lot of energy in your 11th house, your more extroverted friendships and social networking area. This is a time to start pulling the cream of the crop closer to you. Okay, focusing more on having more quality instead of quantity with friendships. It's kind of like social media online. I know some wonderful people who only have 20 or 30 friends on Facebook, and I know some really shitty people who have, 5,000. And so it's really important to pay attention to quality over quantity during this month. And I think that you'll actually be having a really, really good time reconnecting and, again, sharing those vulnerable moments with people who are your strongest allies. On the 16th of the month, we have a full moon falling in Aries, which is your 6th house of physical health, your daily work, your schedule, and this is going to be very strongly connected to your natal, to transiting Uranus in the same area. So this could actually bring an unexpected twist in terms of how you handle your work schedule. Things could be getting very, very busy this month for a lot of you Scorpio people, and it may be a lot of unexpected responsibility that you're not sure how you can work in. This could be due to the fact that maybe you're taking on a new job and you weren't aware of the demands of this job based on the interviews or the job description, so you're not sure how available you're going to be for it. This could also be an energy that kind of comes up because of a partner or a coworker suddenly decides to quit and we have to distribute their responsibilities around the office. Either way, this disruption does come with a payoff, but we're going to have to be able to think on our feet. On the 18th of the month, we do have Venus, the planet of love, moving into your earned income sector. And with Venus in the earned income sector, it's very interesting because, again, we have an opportunity to score more money and score more favor, score more brownie points. It's definitely a time to be getting noticed. Those of you who are looking for new work opportunities, October and November are really, really strong financial months for Scorpio people anyway this year. But this Venus is going in there just a little bit earlier. This is a time where you want to start maybe considering raising your prices, raising your rates. You're going to be noticing people are encouraging you to do though. Paying customers are going to be encouraging you to find a way to make more money for yourself. Will be offering to pay you more for what you do because you're worth it in that sense. It's like people are encouraging you to raise your personal salary. Hopefully we can also negotiate that with a boss or a superior. And sometime between the 18th and the 31st you may. On the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your sign. And this is talking a lot about healing. Okay, the Sun is a healing spotlight. It starts to rejuvenate. It starts to re-energize us. And this is talking all about kind of creating a brand new image for yourself for between the 22nd of the month and the 20th of November. This is a re-emergence for you. It's your birthday Sun energy. And what's going to happen is that we're going to be kind of feeling like the Sun is doing a lot of cleanup in our lives. And it may be cleanup that we had not thought about that we needed to clean up, but it's definitely important to let the cleanup happen however it's happening. Sometimes the Sun can start doing reparations before we're ready to sit down and do it. Have you ever had those situations where it's like you want to talk about a problem with a person, but the problem's fixed before you get a chance to talk about it, but you still kind of want to talk about it? So it's like, I wanted to talk about it. Like, no, it can't be fixed. I didn't get to say my piece. During this time, be careful about stepping in the way, for that. But the Sun is so nice because it's kind of like, look, where are the things that do need repairs in your life? If there's holes in your budget, boom, we'll just smooth that right up. Having a hard time relating to a family member or a neighbor, we're going to open up those channels of communication. Are we working on trying to maybe get in shape, or get more physical vitality in our physical health? And boom, okay. So the Sun's going to be really working you over. On the 24th of the month, we've got Mercury going into your sign, and this is where we kind of come out and start working a lot more fast, but also this Mercury energy is also creating more social connections for us, reconnecting our social connections for us. Again, if there's been any drifts going on in your life, Mercury is going to be making sure that things are reconnected if they are meant to be reconnected, and a lot of this is happening the last week of this month and the first week of November. Finally, we have your birthday new moon. Okay. Now your birthday new moon is kind of special because, again, it's something you get to begin that you will allow to substantiate within a month. What are you trying to get started, get underway? Think about those things and really be crystal clear with your intention. Don't be too vague. Don't hide behind semantics. Take your time around this new moon and put something forth into being that is meant to come into being. What are you trying to start? Are you trying to start a new relationship? Are you trying to move? Are you trying to travel? Are you trying to go back to school? Are you starting a new spiritual path? All right, all of these things are really, really powerful this month, especially for you Scorpio people in that last few days of October, kind of close to Halloween. And what you want to commit to, or what you can commit to, is what's going to become of your initiation there. So whatever you want to begin, it's a gift you give yourself. So you really got to think about it. All right? So that's your forecast, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you'd like to get a session, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.